Hi! And welcome to another Blueprint stream that I'm very excited to play. Especially because I have some new information that I have gathered off stream by watching my own streams. That's right. I was preparing for YouTube some of the previous Blueprints VODs, preparing them to upload for any of you in chat right now. If you have been waiting to see where it all begun, because part 1 is gone. I mean, the first parts of Blueprints is gone from our Twitch library right now, but they are gonna be published on YouTube. And while I have been preparing this, I noticed some important things. Some very questionable and curious things. For example, in the first time I ever built the pantry, it's called the pantry, the one that is like a curved thing, I noticed that this note, the note there that talks about that we had 5 apples, 5 bananas, look who they are addressing. They're addressing somebody who we know is working for this place, because we have written down everybody's names. Oh my gosh, where's my note? Where's my note with everybody's name on it? Ah! Here. We know that there is somebody that has been mentioned before called Bridget, right? Bridget. And they have addressed this person on the note. But look at the name! Look at that! Why did they spell bridge with that and then capitalize the TTE in the end? Why is it lowercase on bridge? Do you see that? That is so suspicious. It says bridge. It's bridge. I don't know what they mean. I don't know why this is saying that for. But something I noticed, conspiracy, I know. Something I noticed when I was looking at my VOD. Something else I noticed was that the first time I was inspecting these pictures in the darkroom, I noticed this. This is before I took many pictures, like my first couple of days playing Blueprints. I didn't take that many pictures, and that's why I haven't had pictures of these things. But here is something I found as well. One of the darkroom pictures has this guy, and we inspected with a magnifying glass, and it said on a note he was holding about green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Now, we only recently learned who Hartley Rota was. And I know where his room is. He's in that key room, the one with all the keys in it. So we need to see what green memo lies in there, because apparently it's a false one. Maybe? Anyway. Bridget is troll under the bridge. Yeah, maybe, troll. Anyway, and here's the very most important thing I saw. My monitor with dust and a billion fingerprints on it, because the sun was shining on it. As you can see, you can't see anything. You can see, do you see how many fingerprints are on my hacking monitor? That's all fingerprints. I had no idea I poke my screen that often. Anyway, I obviously need to clean it. Shame on me. Anyway, this is me trying to take a picture of the first time I went to the boiler room and turned on the dang boiler. Guess what? This whole time that I've been talking about, if we start the boiler, something with this, I say this whole time. Quite recently, we broke out of the basement and we found this little shortcut to the outside. And in that shortcut, there was this like little manual talking about red boxes. Can I see that here somewhere? If you know, you know. But if you don't know, here, this one. We found this, remember? And I know where there is one of those apparatuses, and I don't know. I thought if I just turn on the boiler room, this is gonna work. But I never went into the boiler room downstairs again, because in the first time I ever played the game and went to the boiler room, I accidentally connected to that thing. Don't look at my fingerprints. Do you see that there's a big red square and it has a blue... You can connect, you can send power to the red box instead of sending power somewhere else. Ah! So that was a big revelation I had. So today we need to find the boiler room again, because then we can go underneath and find that red room that is next to the sanctuary, and we might be able to open that red door finally. Miss Lisa, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And Harold and Inigo and Tayton. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm scanning the fingerprints. I will be able to crack his bank account. My fingerprints is what all you need to get into my bank account? Dang. Sorry about that. Dust for blue fingerprints. Yes, blueprints. Blue fingerprints. Anyway, I thought we were looking at Starry Night and couldn't see the fingerprints. No, yeah, that was the fingerprints. What, the only thing you saw, Snapcity, that was my fingerprints. I had no idea. I poke my monitor so often. I think it's because I use it often to keep track of the length I measure. Didn't know I touched my monitor that much. Clearly it needs a wipe. Anyway, without further ado, let's go into day 42 in the game. Also, I would like to say there's a fun thing that I noticed. The day after you reach for room 46 the first time, it doesn't say what day it is on the blueprints. You know how you usually open up your blueprints and it says day 42 up in the corner. Day 42. Surely this must mean something, Chad. This is the meaning of everything. Day 42. Anyway, up in the corner where it says day 42, up in this corner here, it doesn't say day. So the whole time, the whole day, the day after reaching room 46, it just says the next day. I didn't notice that when I played it. I had no clue. I played through an entire day and it said the next day on our screen here, and I never noticed it. I only noticed it now looking through old VODs because I'm making chapters where the days are. Yeah, early bird, please. Let's go, Snapcity. Finally, you can watch. Bethy, welcome in. It's a blueprints day, and it's an extra long day. Usually we haven't even started stream at this time, so let's go. I need to remember to halfway through the stream today, make a little note. In 3 hours, I think we should split up the VOD for YouTube, if I mention it. Thank you for the bit, Snapsody, thank you. And Chris Korean and Avgas, welcome in. And Miss Lisa Day, thank you for joining us. Let's go, chat. Thank you if you're watching this on YouTube. This should be part... Wait, what could this be? On YouTube, it has gone a little long now. This is probably part 21. And the 22 will happen today. Unless I decided to split them up. Then this is stream number 21, but maybe part 25 or something. Okay, exciting. We have, as of last time, increased our money, our allowance. So we are starting with 50 wine coins now. Isn't that wild? First goal of today. Now that we don't have the blessing, the monk's blessing anymore, we can find... Wait! I have moved the foundation away from my blueprint out to the outside? No! What am I gonna do? Wait, no! Wait! What happened? What am I gonna do, Chad? This is so bad! I still have stuff to do in the back, in the outer room! Oh no! And I can't even go downstairs because the foundation elevator is not available in the foundation outside. Oh. Oh no, what have I Is reload old save an option? No, because there are no reloads in the game. Is this a way to punish us for trying to break the game? What does this mean? Can I never access the outer room anymore, ever? I don't... Or will I draw another foundation again? Is this a way to move the foundation? No, man, this is so bad, chat. This is so bad. How will I get rid of it out here? Do I have to get the blessing? You have to end the day in another room to replace the foundation? Okay, Steven, yeah, the fun fact is that I don't have that blessing anymore. I used my very last day of the end room in a... end day in a room and get that room outside. And I can't get the monk's blessing again because that isn't an outer room. Surely this cannot be permanent. Because there's no way for me to, like, undo this now. Surely they will let me draft it again. Oh, but I really like the position it was in. I think we had it here, right? Maybe if we can, I can move it here. But let's work our way up and see if we can get it here. Because there's, yeah. No spoilers. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I doubt that the game makers would make this be a, like, existing bug, right? This is not a bug. This is just a little to give us a headache a little bit for our. It's to punish us. This is what we get for, like, trying to break the game by putting the foundation in the outer room. I think so. Hopefully this is fixable. Because I was just gonna say that we have a couple of goals today. One of the goals for today's stream is that we're gonna be finding the room outside that has a crack in the wall. Because there's one of the outer rooms that have a crack in its wall, and it will have something inside of it. The former gardener had... there's something hidden in, like, the wall. So we need to find which room it is that is the outside room that has the crack in the wall, and then also find our sledgehammer again, or the coat room, and go in there. So that's something that I want to do today, but apparently we cannot do it the first run we're doing because the foundation is outside. So I guess, yeah, we're gonna try to sort this out, the whole foundation thing. I'm also hoping that today we can get the boiler room. As I just mentioned, the fact that I watched an old stream and saw that the boiler room has an actual, like, you can direct the power to a red box. I can't believe I did that the first time I went into the boiler room, and then I forgot about that being a thing at all. So, yeah. Okay, let's just go up and see if we get the option to draft the foundation in here again. Because it says it does not reset each day. But it did reset now. And I presume that's because we put it outside. So if I put the foundation indoors now instead, maybe this will reset on the outside. Oh god. This is not good. No, not print screen. There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, alright. I guess we're just gonna walk our way through here. Ooh, and something else we're hoping for is, of course, going to be the... I forgot. Oh yeah, the library! I was like, what was I thinking about? The library. I'm really hoping that we will find the library because we bought a new book yesterday, and last time we played, we bought a new book, and it's the History of Orinda, but it's the first edition, so it's gonna be the uncensored version. Very exciting for that. Skål. So, without further ado, let's just get rolling, I guess. Let's get rolling and try to get some good stuff. Hey, it feels so weird we're not able to choose an outdoor room. Don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, library, let's go. Let's go! The book is right there. Okay, chat, very important. I'm just gonna take these dice. And then immediately run into the library. Ah, okay, story time, the very first thing we do. I'm sorry about this. But we're gonna be in here and read a book, because this is a very important book, chat. This is the uncensored version of the history of Orindia. And this is something that we have been wanting to get for a long time. If we read this now, we can probably solve one of the puzzles downstairs. Let me bring up the old book and see what was censored. Yeah, this is the old book. Look what the foreword looks like. So, hopefully, in this book, it will not be like this. I also realized I forgot my little... There we go. My little line. I was floating. Farmelk, are you here? Yippee! Yeah, the one that the FPC did not get their hands on. Very exciting. The envelope. Oh, out there, it's from our grandpa. It just says like, hello, thank you for taking over my place. Something like that. Has anyone told the game devs? Yeah, they have spelled it wrong, but I'm presuming that's on purpose. It says forward. Forward instead of forward. Forward. I don't know what there is probably something to it. Okay, we are the borrower. Does this mean that the sheriff never got his hands on this one? Also, can I just say that this was written by Caleb Manning, who, by the way, we also know about because... No, wait. What do we know about him? Haven't we seen his name somewhere else? I haven't written him down, dang it. On the persons list. Caleb Manning. Okay, we have to remember that, because I feel like I've seen his name somewhere else. Right, let's see. Forward here. Ooh! Okay. They only say the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters. Okay. Orindia was once the name. Okay, see, that's why I was confused the whole time. Remember when I was like, Orindia, Oris, I don't know what they mean. Orinda, Orindia, Oris city, Orindia, whole continent question mark. Yeah, Orindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters. Though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation, in hushed circles, still refer to themselves as Orindians. Yet, we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations yet to come. So this is written by somebody who is like, I think a friend of our mom? Because our mom is like, oh, we want a revolution, we want Orindia to come back or something like that. Because this land was taken over by... and become Fenris. And Fenris is the who was censoring this book. So now we get the uncensored version. It's the stuff that they did not want us to see. Okay. Era number 1, Ajira. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ajira, by the ascension of the first king of Orinda, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sale recipes. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Orindia could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry, along every thoroughfare, from Oris all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. Castle Orindia! That was also censored before. How did we get the school? Oh yeah, we got a C at the school exam. Skolund. A C! Very cool. Let me look at the old censored version, because there's one part where I have a theory when they were censoring the talk about the king. Oh, that was in the 4th era, okay. Castle Orindia. Did I take a picture of this? Yes, I did. Okay. 2nd era. It was the 4th king of Orindia who split the vast domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. That is Orinda, yeah. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orinda Aris, after the angelic paragon of royalty. Orinda. Wait a minute. Wait, we knew that. The one with the scepter. Scepter, crown and shield. Orinda. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aris, the land of northern storms. A wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. Yeah, we know about the northern storms. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Eraja, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. 3rd era. As the 2nd era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating their bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperations in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued by that tradition, and the 3rd era was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arch Aris to the southern shores of Eraja. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. A promise that would, unfortunately, as my readers will soon find, not be kept. Ooh! This is something that we also know, that Fen Aris, when they took over, they broke up that entire railway system. For some reason, I wonder why. Did they just not want people to be connected? Anyway, maybe we'll learn. Oh, here's the one that was super censored. 4th era, and they were talking about the king. The king, because before reading the uncensored version, I'm just gonna say that in the censored version, they say that king, who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. That's all they said. So it sounds like he did something bad, but let's see what he actually did. It was down here if you want to read ahead. As the kingdom of Orinda Aris entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who listened to the voices of all of his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. That was all censored. They just said the king was a king, was a, and then this all was censored? That he was listening to everyone? Okay. He was a king who often was seen among the people, censored. Eating, drinking, and conversing. Bro! They literally said he was a king who often was seen drinking. A sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but also the masses. What? That's all we saw. King who was often seen drinking. He was a king who was often seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing. A sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown? The sneaky censoring. This is wild. That's Fen Ares, who censored, by the way. They are trying to erase the history of this guy being a good guy. Shaking my head. Okay. Okay. Hey, Goblin, welcome in. 5. The Era of Ruin. Uh-oh. Making him sound like a drunkard, but he was close to the people. Exactly! So they're censoring things, but it was actually it was just describing how good he was. Okay, let's read about the Era of Ruining. After the passing of King Desolate III, oh no, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age and surrounded by his people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. Okay, that was also censored. Wait, no! This is how they censored it! They just said this word. Thankfully, the king died, and then the rest was censored. Thankfully, the king died. Wow, okay, so they censored that, because then it looks like the writer was happy that the king died. Thankfully, the king died. Naturally, in his old age and surrounded by his people, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. Okay. Right. Okay, and then we have this part. This part was censored. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Lear, son of Fen, declared himself the true monarch. So the self-proclaimed is gone, was censored. This declaration was bolstered by a censored surprising number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates the Fourth shared his father's good name, but that was all censored, and then little of its worst virtues. This is wild, if you want to see exactly the parts. Due to the fact that Desolates shared little of his virtues. Shared his father's good name, but little of it. Okay, this is wild. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the Rams regiment were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fen-surrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of innocent echoed through the city street, stained in red. Okay. The brutality of the none of this is censored. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by their neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, the allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Archaris and Nuance to join their cause, but not Eraja. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that have flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Yeah, so Eraja did not join in because Eraja, I guess, was sympathetic of Orinda. Story time! Yeah, but this is very important story time. Very important story time. I still don't understand the cause of this war. I don't think we have gotten a full explanation to it yet. But it seems like... Actually, no, I don't know. This is literally when they say that there was a war. Growing unrest. The king died far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. Yeah, we don't know exactly why. It seems like people in Fen was having an uprising. For some reason. And Prince Learson, the self-proclaimed prince, don't know. Maybe they had valid reasons for unresting. But we don't know them yet. However, the way that they are handling things now, because Fen eventually won, right? They have not done a great job at, like, seeming like, yeah, this is the history, actually, because they are censoring so much. I guess never given us full story. We haven't, no. Maybe we will run into it at some point. Maybe it will be explained at a later point. Perhaps. This is the wrong paper. Sorry, I'm still moving around. Okay, let's see. Next era, what was that? The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Fen-Aris, Arch-Aris, and the Raja, once again stand united as allies. Has something been cut out here? I kind of feel like what happened? Eraja even decided to ally up? Ooh, okay. This last part is very censored of this, so let's see. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Fen-Aris, Arch-Aris, and the Raja, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our people has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. And then censor begins here. And as those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us. A land that we each call home. End of censor. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, our mothers, and of our children. And this part is censored. This land, after all that has happened, this land is, after all that has happened, still Orindia. This page wasn't even there. They censored this part and the last page was gone. Okay. Well. There we have it. The whole uncensored book. I don't know if we actually learned more other than about the king not being that he was often seen drinking, but that he was often seen eating, drinking, conversing with the people, which was shocking. Oh no, you know what we learned? We learned even more that Fen, Ares, is kind of BSing with their censoring of everything. That is, I guess, a takeaway from this. Wow. Okay. Well, let's hope that we get the book club now. Book club, shall we? Because there is another book I would really like to build. Let's see. Bookshop, bookshop, bookshop. We're dead ending here, but that's fine. I don't care. Bookshop important. Because we have a book called A New Clue, written by our mom, and it was released and published after she disappeared. So that is a book that we wanted to get last time, but we weren't able to get it. And now, with our 51 coins in allowance, we can. Eee! Let's go! A New Clue. And there goes all our money. I'm so stoked. That's so good. History written by the victors. Exactly, homebrew. Shaking my head. Alright. Okay, yeah. What I mentioned earlier, but anybody who came in throughout the reading time. I've done an oopsie. It seems that I have managed to move the foundation outside, and there is no longer a foundation in my house. So, my goal right now is to build my way up here, and hopefully I can put back the foundation in the spot where it used to be, because I don't want it in the outside. The elevator is not working because you need to get behind, like, you need to activate the elevator before it will work, and you need more rooms to do so. So I cannot use the elevator in the foundation outside. I also really want the outdoor rooms because we are at the moment having a goal where we are looking for something in the outer room and not the foundation. So yeah, it's here permanent, it seems, Vermaker. I don't know how to fix this, but surely there must be a way to fix it. So my only thought of fixing it is to build up and like see if we can re-roll the foundation up here again, like to put it back where it was. But we'll see. Or it's just gonna be there forever. Somebody said that if I had another blessing, I could end in a different room, and that room will replace the foundation. But the problem I'm having is that I don't have any more blessings. I used my very last day of blessings on the foundation, and to get more blessings, I will need to put the shrine in the outer room, which I can't because the outer room is the foundation. So, it would seem we are stuck like this, but hopefully there is a fix, because I would like to believe that the game makers did not make this so that you will get stuck here forever. Hopefully. Hopefully. Anyway, let's go to the pantry and look at this thing, because look, for those of you also who weren't here at the very, very start, while rewatching my VODs and preparing them for YouTube, I noticed that I read this note, and look what this says, Bridget. But look what it says, Bridge, in completely different, they're lowercase letters, Bridge. They're addressing Bridget, but it says Bridge. What does that mean? I have no idea, but something is fishy here. Something fishy is going on. Just saying. Shrine buff help when that only affects the draft and you can't draft. Yes. Wait, I don't know what this means. Banana is me! Welcome in! Thank you for joining us! For a... Wow, this is starting to go bad already. Let's build a courtyard and get upstairs. I only have 1 gem. That's kind of bad, but we do have rerolls. Did we get the shovel? Yeah, we did! Yippee! My only goal this day, this run, is for us to rebuild our foundation. I really hope we'll be able to do so. We don't have any gems, so this is kind of risky. Hey, Elusive, welcome! Did you solve a lot in bed last night? No, but I solved something by watching and preparing my... watching and preparing my VOD for YouTube. Oh my gosh, it's the end of the run. Uh-oh. Well... I guess... that's it! Yay! Good job, everyone! We did our fastest run ever, but you know what we did? It was productive in the sense that we managed to buy a new book for the library. So it was not all for nothing. Maybe we can find a key out here. Not 100% accurate of a spoiler either, but no spoilers. Wait, was there spoilers? Maybe we'll dig up a key here if we get lucky. Oh, there's no digging. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. There's nothing to dig. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, for those of you who didn't see it last time, this is where the elevator is, so we cannot get it. I can't even go downstairs, so... Our current goal is trying to figure out how to undo this. The foundation is outside, yes, Balvo, and it's not in my blueprints anymore. So I have done an oopsie, and I'm getting punished by the game makers, where it's now out here. I presume, considering the fact that we built room 46 outside and something different happened when we built 46 outside, I take for granted that they knew some people would do this. So there is probably a fix and there's probably something to do. So I have to figure out what we're gonna do to solve this, because I don't think they are gonna be like, some people will put the foundation outside and we're gonna punish them by letting them like not ever get it away. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day indoors. I know we don't have the monk's blessing right now, but just in case, I'll go inside here. This is so much. Read Firemaker's last message, he gave you a fix. Wait, I don't want to know if there is a fix or not. Well, I want to try to see if my thing works first. My theories work. Call it a day. Call it. This is so silly. This is the shortest run we have ever done. This was day 42. It was going to be an epic run, I said. Oh, that's what we get. Humble bungalow. Oh. Oh well. Ten rooms. You know, could have gone okay. Save and continue. I'm like, my theory is that if I build up towards where my where the foundation was before, it will be draftable again there. But the weird part is that we made the foundation. This is the weirdest part, I think. We built the foundation outside, like we ended, and then we put the foundation outside. And so that in one of the like the day after this day, we had two foundations. There was a foundation up here, and there was a foundation outside. And on the second day, the foundation disappeared in here. And it plopped in here. So, Master Simon, imagine my surprise upon arriving at the estate this morning only to discover a second foundation, so casually situated among the trees and chirping crickets of the west grounds. Now, I have never professed this to be a skilled draftsman, and maybe this is not as unintended a mistake as it appeared. There is a chance that this redundant room is a part of some greater strategy I cannot fathom. Or perhaps, more likely, morbid curiosity simply got the better of you. However, should that curiosity win, and you come to regret your recent decision, this can of repellent will certainly prove useful. And Babbage, you absolute legend. And coming in clutch. Okay, this is funny because we actually read about the repellent in the item book. We read a magazine that had like a list of all the various items that we are able to get in this game. Where is that magazine? Here. Repellent spray. But why remove the gem cost when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. No! I won't be able to have a foundation for a week? Oh, no. Press X in any room in your house. Starting tomorrow, that floor plan will be removed from the house and draft pool for 1 week. No! Okay. Well, poopies. That's like 3 months of gameplay. Yeah, I will have to play without the foundation for 7 in-game days. Considering we started the stream early today, though, we might go through quite a lot of runs. Who knows? That is really funny. That is really funny in the fact that they thought about that. Okay. Foundation. This was a funny little discovery. I shall remove you now. Press X. The foundation has been removed from the draft pool. Okay. Does that also mean that it disappears from the outside? Because from the draft pool is like different from it being permanently installed, right? Oh well. Guess we will see when we start the next run. And then we will see, I guess this is a way for us also to move the foundation if we would like to move it. But honestly, I kind of liked this spot. It was a good, like, quite in the middle of the blueprints of the house. I wouldn't mind moving it to the middle here, but otherwise it's fine. So we're gonna, if we like run up here, we're gonna try to draft it again in a week from now. This is so silly. Okay, well, at least we were sorted that out. My first foundation was connected to the entrance hall. What? That's wild. Yeah, that doesn't give you a lot of extra. That doesn't give you a lot of extra. help along the way, I feel like. Wow. We're just gonna do this. At least now we get some keys. That's what we lost out on last round. Classroom, bedroom. What are we looking for? We're looking for the boiler room. Let me also read on that list. Didn't I write a list of all the things that I would like to make? Oh yeah, we bought a new clue book. Great. Oh yeah, we want to find the armory by becoming a knight by reaching level 8. I would like to see the morning room for the first time ever. We haven't done that. Vault keys we're looking for. The freezer plus the furnace. And we want to see the clock tower again at 1:30 if something happens at that time. So let's just keep drafting and try to get the boiler room and the library. Boiler room and library. I'm actually gonna take a dead end here. Because this is always nice, unless we get the school. That looks like the gem guy. That looks like the crown thing. Apple, I mean. And a key! Yay! Suddenly many diamonds. This room is getting better than the... This is better than building a storeroom. I think I benefited from having my foundation quite high up. Yeah, wait, how high did you have it? I like that mine was kind of in the middle of the... I think mine was here, right? Yeah, down there. That I like this spot a lot. Oh, a dig spot. Shame we don't have a digging thing. I'm gonna try... Nemen, look, there's another one. Another globe with a timer in it. Another spinny globe. And a house. I'm gonna have to... Because what I've noticed is that I keep on running into rooms and I don't reread papers that we already have read. But I think... We don't have to look at this, but I think it's good to like still look at things and read letters, because obviously there's still things that we have missed out on, or things that I have forgotten about. This just tells us that we should take notes. But what is that? Like, look! Does that say something? Have we ever zoomed in on that? There's so many little things that I think it's worth going back to. And a school for ants. And Hans. Yeah, we need to find the... Oh! Attic! Let's go! We need to find the magnifying glass. Oh! Battery. 1, 2, 3. Magnifying glass, speaking of! Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. And... 7. Yes! The attic is so good. Attic's great. And look, here's Grandma sitting in the chair. She's wearing the moon pendant and the emerald bracelet. And here is interesting pointy things. Doo-doo-doo. And then we also know that there's a note here. Whatever that means. Like, is that a letter? Is that a circle? Is that an O? We don't know. Oh, speaking of if it's a letter, we have this also. We have a new little puzzle, which I don't really know what it means, but it looks to be something. No idea what it is. But so far, looking like we are getting letters in a weird order. It is something. Looks like one of those Japanese or yeah, the like the ring in the TV with the ring. The lady coming out of the lady. It was like a child. Look. I thought this was just funny and it said cat. No, it's part of this. We keep finding like letters in positions. And I have started to notice that they line up to this. So sneaky. Pet, pet, pet. We still don't have a... Was the door locked on the third step? How did we lose out on that? The bedroom was locked. Now I'm kind of worried we're gonna run into locked rooms now. 7 days. Oh shoot, I forgot to walk back into the nook with the magnifying glass. Cause look! Like now we can zoom in on things here. Guest bedroom. We've already remade this. Each time you click on a door, it will draw floor plans. Yeah, we know about that. Oh, some coins. There's still something about this room and we don't know what it is. Something shady. Oh, wait. Should we be in this room when the clock goes there? Is that something maybe? Maybe these are like representative of clock. Of the clock arrows. Yeah, slim shady room. It's very shady. Because they're all just like... And now seeing the clock underneath... Kind of similar arrows. Or is this just because I'm thinking about the dang clocks all the time being at 1:30? We'll see about that. Did I get something? No. Ah! Oh my gosh. We have another safe! Oh no. Don't tell me that the solution is... I mean, the code is all of these pictures somehow. Oh no. We did it at least. I'm so happy we got another safe. This is so good. This is something that we have said also a while ago. I found 4 letters and we know that there are 8 in total. 8 safes with 8 letters. And then I have been wondering, where are the other safes? Because we've solved all of the safes we have found, and I couldn't believe how we're gonna find 4 more safes. Well, I guess they're hidden like this one. Did we find this safe a long time ago? No, this is the first time I'm ever finding this. How could I not notice that? It's so obvious once you look at it. Because I never looked at the background. That is so silly. I can't believe it. Okay, so what could the code be? It's surely these paintings, but what? How? The number of all of them? The number of times a certain motive appears? No, there are more than 4 different motives. Horse. But some of them are facing the other direction. Does that mean something? Is that like minus? Plus, minus? Oh no, it's gonna be so hard to find the solution for this. We need 4 numbers. There is man with cane and hat, man with umbrella, woman in dress, horse, newspaper boy, 5. Okay. Well, the horse is the only one that isn't a human. Maybe that one doesn't count. I need 4 numbers. Oh no. Chat be good, no hints? Oh yeah, no hints please. Thank you for wanting to help. I understand it comes from a place of just wanting to help, but I love puzzle games. And the best part about puzzle games, I think people who like puzzle games will agree, the best part about them is figuring them out yourself. I don't like Googling like how to solve things. No one actually gave a hint on this? Okay, well that's fine. Saying then in preventative. For preventative reasons. Okay. Let's see. I guess we're just gonna start trying. Trial and error. Could it be the lengths? Like some of them are the same lengths though. Maybe there are only 4 different lengths. Like these guys? No. Is it the amount of legs? Wait, no. The length depends on how big the picture is. That doesn't matter. Right? The horse is running bigger than the boy, but I think the boy has the biggest otherwise. What on earth? It shouldn't be so far-fetched that it's like mega tricky with plus and minus and... Well, it could be, but... I think I'm trying to make it harder than this. I keep thinking of it like... You gotta put them in order of their lengths. And then backwards and forwards. Okay, let's just count how many there are of each. No, let's just say... No. How am I gonna get 4 numbers of it? There are 5 people. 5 motives. Extra! I don't know at all. Have they different values? Wait, maybe it's like the borders. Something with the borders? No. The frames? No. Yeah, maybe it's P-Wagon. Extra! Extra! Hey, Felipe! Thanks for coming in. This one is so overwhelming when you're solving it. Yeah, Betty! I don't know where to start thinking or... trying to figure out what to do. This man... Step. The length of his step. Is there any difference between the different motives? I don't think so. I think they're all the same. But what's the difference then between them other than their steps? Is that small, so it's the first one? I feel like there's nothing to really... Oh. There's nothing really that makes me understand what the order could be of the paintings. These both look short. Wait a minute, does that count at the same time? I'm trying to find pictures of the same size now. Because if tall man, you take long step, little child also take long. But how can I compare them? Okay, child is longer. I don't know what it means. If this is a counting puzzle, I'd be very surprised because I don't see a pattern, but I see weird stuff. Yeah, but I need to get numbers out of the pictures. Surely it's the only thing that I feel like could solve this safe. Usually we get dates, but I don't see anything else that can give us numbers other than school. I don't see anything else that can give us numbers other than the paintings. One painting. Okay, let's just count all the paintings first. All the one with this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe? 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, but some of them go back. Surely that must mean something. -1. 0. -1. -2. +3 is -1, 0, 1. 2. 3. 4. -1 is 3. Okay, let's just write all of them down. Because maybe one lands on minus. 3 men with hats. Okay. How many had... all the saves have had 4 numbers. Okay, let's count horses. 1 horse... 0 horses. 1 horse... 0 horses... -1 horse. Okay. -1 horse. One lady. 0 ladies. One lady. 0 ladies. This is so weird. It cannot be. It can be 0, I guess, but it's still weird. Okay, little boy. 1 boy. 2 boys. 3 boys. -1 boy is 2. 3 boys. Little boy looks like that. Has a newspaper. And then we have old man. -1 old man. -3 old man. That is -4. -5. This is not good. I'm not gonna get anywhere with this. -5. Wait, is he always going the wrong direction? No. -8. -7. -6. -9. -8. -7. There's no way. -7. Old man. Okay. Here are our numbers. How are we gonna make these into 4 numbers? I have no clue. Oh, I missed a horse? Oh. 1, 2, minus 1. No. 1, 2, 1. 2, 1. 0. Oh, I must have missed one. Okay. 0 horses. And this is if we count them somehow that they give us plus and 1 and plus and 1. Then we have 3, 0, 0, 3, and then minus 7. What? How does this mean anything? That doesn't mean anything. Unless we take them in order. Child is the biggest step. And that's 3 of the child. And then the man is also 3. And then 0, 0. Wait, the horse must be bigger. Is the horse not bigger than the child? Probably. Then it should be... The order is 3, 0... Nay. 0, 3, 3, 0. Enter. Nay. 3, 0, 3, 0. I think I'm out biking. I don't think this is making any sense. What about 3003? No. Okay, how many total drawings? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 horses. Was there actually 5? Did I miss one again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I missed the horse again. 6 tote. Man walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 men walking. 1, 2. Hi, it's Choo Choo. 3, 4 ladies. Child is... No, oh, I wrote it on the wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 children. An old man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why is there so many of him? I don't think I can solve this right now. Maybe we need to think about it. Because there's nothing that comes up to me immediately. This could be something that I should think about for a bit. At least we have written them down. We have now tried to see like what the numbers become if we take them plus and minus depending on what direction they're going. And also how many in total there are. Don't know how we're gonna get a 4-digit numbers though. Can I use my calculator? $11 times 6 times 4 times 5 times 15. That becomes 19,000. That's a bit too much. No calculators on the exam. I'm sorry. I can't do head maths that good. Okay, we found a safe and that's really nice. But oh my gosh. How on earth am I gonna solve it? We don't know yet. Maybe only big paintings? Maybe only triple paintings. 3, 3, 3, 3. Why are they all having... They all have 3 men working backwards. Except this one. Because that's something there is 4 of. There's 4 triple paintings. Is there 4 big paintings? No. Maybe? I don't know, chat. There are 5 different types of them, so I don't know. One thing that bothers me in puzzle games is, do I have everything I need to solve it or not? If you want to know, yes, no, you can ask when you want. Yes, thank you, Schnapsity, thank you. I do sometimes think about that, and I think I've asked that several times before on this game. Right now, I'm just gonna say that I think I have everything I need to solve it. Usually, previously, the solution to the safes have been in the room with the safe. I think I just simply don't get it yet. I think I just need some more time. Maybe it will come to me later. Or we have another P-Wagon. I don't know. It can have something to do with the amount of them. Some of them are going backwards, some of them are going forward. Surely that should be involved, maybe, or it's a red herring. This could be involved, or it's also a red herring. The fact that they're measuring like the leg space somehow. But it's kind of hard to do anything with that because the paintings have different sizes. So I don't know, like, who really is the longest step, because... Like, oh yeah, the horse is running longer than the little boy, but then again, the boy is tinier. This painting is tinier. P-Wagons be multiplying, yeah. Oh, we can go back. Oh no. Can I find the clock tower now, please? That would be great. No. But we go to security guard. Courtyard. I'm okay with that. I wanted to get the clock tower because we're almost at 1:30. We need 1 more hour. Kitchen. Chapel. We have a lot of money, but... kind of don't need it at the moment. I can't believe I lost my foundation. I cannot believe I lost my foundation. Also, there's still stuff here we don't know. For example, these guys. Look, Orindia. We know the names of almost all the angels now. What are we gonna use it for? No clue. Still so much that, like, I don't know what to do with. Let's make a storeroom. Is the foundation rarity rare or unusual? I don't remember. It's rare. This room will be added back to the drafting pool in 7 days. Oh look, it has a spray on it. That's a good detail. A nice little detail. I swear, there's probably like some hidden stuff that I haven't noticed yet either. The fact that we have been in the drawing room so many times and I never... Like, I feel like I've been at that stove so many times too. But for some reason, never was there a hand... like a little hand icon to pull that lever. So, I don't know. Really feels like you can miss things everywhere. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Yeah, that we know is not true. Because it's a red note, but also It's good to look back at old things that we already read many times. I think. Thank you for the bless yous. Thank you, thank you. Whew. Whomever created this 3D procedural generated puzzle game needs to be applauded. How do you code something like this? I agree. Huge kudos to people involved in this because it's been an absolute pleasure to play through. Wow! Did we ever have this window functioning? I don't think so. Cute. Also, he's Sapphire Pixie, welcome in. Okay, look at this. Sinclair. Just want to do a quick note. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. Peculiar personality somewhat made up for your absence. I appreciate your new game in the billiard room. Always enjoy mathematical puzzles. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. I don't think it's any of the names we have written down, since we have mostly written down staff members. Kiel was here! Okay, I would like the boiler room. That would be really nice. Can we have it, please? Paris? Well, let's get the dark room out of the way. Oh no! Electric door! Well, I guess we're going back. Try to find the security. Pantry. I do want to build a kitchen, but I keep on feeling like we don't have a good spot for it. Let's go back down to the courtyard. Spend some money here. Because we never actually walked into the courtyard. No shovel this time. Okay, well... crabs. Electric banana, but ooh, master spare bedroom. Okay. Okay. Commissary. Maybe there are some good shovels on sale. Yeah. Thank you. We get a gem and a gem and a gem and a gem and a salt shaker. That's it. That's it for now. A salty shovel! So, electric banana band still tour? Are you serious, Heartbreaker? That's wild. Can you believe we built the garage and we powered it last time with the boiler room and it was so underwhelming? It does the same thing as it does when you have the fuse box on for the garage. Literally, such a rigged. Very disappointing. Okay, we cannot open up and see in there. Oh. No way! Oh, I thought it was the shovel. Wait, where are you playing for? Ah? Oh, a coin. I thought it was the shovel for some reason in here. This note. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car's been gone. Christoph. Who's Christoph? We haven't written him down here. Christoph. Car. Is he the driver? I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. So, chauffeur. Christoph the farmer! He's here! The neighbor and the farmer from Farming Simulator. Ah! Okay, did we buy a shovel? We did buy a shovel. A key! Yippee! You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna open this chest with the key. YOLO. We have so many keys and gems. We can buy more keys in the store. I don't mind using one of them for the trunk. We also have a lockpick kit for rooms if we need it. Oh, worth it! Oh my gosh, the key card was in here. Now we can go through the dark room. Yeah! Okay, definitely worth it. And a sleeping mask. Keycard hype! It's a good run, but like I'm kind of a little bit lost. We're just building now to hopefully get the boiler room. I'm hoping for the boiler room. We also need to get very far north so we can get the armory. And I should have built the kitchen when it plopped up because I want the morning room. But alas. Kind of feel like we have a lot of paths to go, but then again the dark room is all risky, so maybe I should just do this. Lunchbox. Also, school leader, thank you for coming by. This room feels like it also has secrets. I don't know why, but there's something fishy. Wait, don't we have a treasure map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's in this room. No, in this room. No lockpick kit. We are building the... Ooh, I'm building the boudoir. Let's dig in it. Oh my gosh, this is also so cute with its windows open. Treasure map? This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Straight down onto the floor. Digging up the carpet. Britney Sleaze? What's that? No way! We are loaded! 40 gold. 71? Oh, it's so sad when we just dig up the carpet. Aww. Okay. And that counted as unlocking that door, which was funny. Jackpot! Yeah, what if we go now to the... Gamba? Dormitory, we've been in there. Keys for sale. Are we looking for any keys? No, we're not. Billiard room will give us other keys. I'm honestly right now on the hunt for the new rooms. So let's just try to get as north as we can. And see what happens. 18 minus 6 is 12. Minus 5 times 3. Minus 15. Plus 18 is 3. Times 3 is... Did I say 15? Wait, this doesn't work. Minus 5 times 3 is minus 15 plus 18. Oh, it's 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Oh, I'm being silly. Oh god. Minus 6 minus 4 minus 10 plus 13 is 3 times 2 is 6 minus 4 is 2. Dang, it's really keeping our brain going to play this game. Ugh. I just want to go upstairs. Is that too much to ask for? Should I reroll? I'm just gonna redraw. YOLO. Boiler room. Oh no. Oh no, I need to reroll again. Oh, I should have not been so greedy. Oh no, I need to redraw again. Okay, fine. This is too much. I'm just gonna walk up here. And maybe we get a morning room. Maybe there's bacon and eggs here. Bacon eggs, bacon eggs. Dang it. Oh, if we have a boiler room, we get more steps. I really want boiler room. Oh, we're not coming back here again, are we? Let's just eat some bananas with salt on them. I do like that we can see how many bananas there are and they just disappear. Chef salad, not worth it right now. I'd like some nice scrambled eggs and bacon. Yeah, right? So good. Okay, no morning room. Now we just gotta keep on going upstairs then. Because... I would like to become a knight. And then try to get the armory. Sauna and pump room. This is not great. Salty banana. Yeah, my favorite. The gems are in the white box. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the white box is true. Okay, if this is true... this must be true. A box with a false statement contains the gem. And both of them are true, so they must be in here. This is false. The gems are in the white box. True. False. Oh, they're in here, maybe. Okay, let's say that this is false. The statement in the white box is false. False. If that's false, then this must also be false. The box contain... with a false statement contains the gems. False. It's not a true statement. It must be in here. This must be true. The gems are in the white box. That, okay, never mind. They're here. Nigel, welcome in! Thanks for joining Blueprints Adventures, where we are heading towards the library! To order the new book that we bought last time. Ah! I wanna learn a new clue. Ooh, by our mom. Thank you! Oh my gosh, next day. Can't wait for it to come. Hello Zoe, also welcome in. Thank you for joining. Rotunda, yeah. Gallery. Perfect! Rotunda is great for us. Especially in this position. Then we don't have to worry about the dark room at all. Okay. No, we're not filling the gallery. No! Also, I like that I can rotate the floor plans. That's cool. It's nothing really important in here. I don't like how much I'm filling up the map. There's gonna be no choices for us to build a new... if we find armory. Nay, if we become a knight. Ooh, that's so cool! 3 feet, I hope you're doing good. Welcome! I rolled credits yesterday after another 200. Let's go, Zoe! Congratulations! Are you feeling excited to play more, or are you feeling like you're done with the game? Oh. Oh! Let's go! Okay, sorry. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Ooh! Ooh! This is what I wanted. No! Oh, it's fine. We have unlocked it. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say, finally we have a thing. Okay, so the thing about this, the good thing is about this, is that we can turn on the little red thingy. Roller coaster of emotion. Okay, listen. I said it in the start of stream. I cannot show you a picture because the picture is all fingerprints. Basically, while I was preparing the Blueprints VODs for YouTube, I noticed the first time I ever went into the boiler room, and in the VOD, I run past a big red box in the boiler room, and I have no clue what it is, obviously, because I'm playing it for the first time. But now we know what it is. It's this thing. Finally, I understand now. So we need to make sure that the power source is connected to this thing, and then maybe we can open the red room next to the sanctuary, right? The sanctum. So I was super excited looking for the boiler room. And then I had the one moment, yes, RGB, I had the one realization that, wait a minute, I don't have the foundation. How am I gonna get to the sanctuary, the sanctum? But it's fine because we can go through the outside now that we have unlocked that shortcut. So luckily we are not dependent on the foundation, even though it's a bit of an unfortunate thing that we have to run all the way back outside to get to the underneath. But still, it's fine now that we have that. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, boiler room. Here we go. Look, chat. Look. I can't believe I missed this. Look. There's a red box here, and you can power it. So if I just turn this around, that thing is gonna stop working now, so I can't walk up there right now. But the fuel... Wait, how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna have to put it like this, maybe? No. Like that. Look! It's on! It's blue! I need to go outside immediately. Pronto. Now that thing is powered. Oh my gosh, I'm going outside immediately. I don't care about losing steps or being strategic to save them. I'm going outside. I'm going out, I'm going down. We're doing it. Ah! We still have quite a lot of steps. Dinner is not served yet because we need one more room. But that's whatever. Through here and then drawing room. Ah! We should use the foundation as an outside shortcut. If only. The elevator does not work. But that's okay. We have over here the little opening. Hee. I love hearing Hickey solving her puzzles out loud. We solve puzzles differently and we have our own strength. Yeah, I love that too. Like hearing how people's thought process is. Because it is very interesting how different people are. Also, can I just say that there is still a tunnel here with darkness. Like, when are we gonna find a torch or some lighting device? Weird. Anyway, look! Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational, and we have been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. So this is something they had back in the days. And then we saw this. And I never understood fully what this means. But I think that was because I just never went back to the boiler room and looked at this red device. But now it all makes sense. High pressure condenser. This is what we did. Streamlined the boiler. We literally turned this on. I can't believe I didn't realize it until I saw it in the old VOD. And I was super stoked. So now this should be on. Let's see. Maybe there are more places that have those little red boxes in them as well. But the only place that I know of so far that has one of them boxes is over here. I'm so stoked. Fat Monkey, did you hurt your hand? I'm outside! It's fine. We're going back inside. Stomp, 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 stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp. We don't even have shovels. Nay, shovel. We don't even have shoes. And I'm spending 15 steps already. Here, chat. Here. It's blinking now. So we have seen this door so many times, and I've seen this box, and I've been like, what am I gonna do? How do I turn this box on? And I knew it was related to that Steam paper we just looked at, but I didn't know how, and it was because I was silly and never looked properly in the boiler room again. Oh my gosh, what is this gonna be? What? What? Oh my gosh. What is going on? Wait, where are we? Are we under the waterfall, or is the waterfall over there? I don't even know how we have walked over, how we got over here. Oh my gosh. What is it? Is this the steam? Is this the boiler they meant? Or what is this room? Oh, we're up here! Oh my gosh. Did I not say so many times, why can we raise it up? Oh my gosh, it's so we can go through here. What is going... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Picture. I need to start taking screenshots of this, because it has been helping so much with the thumbnails for Oblivion. Oh my gosh, it's the Dunka Dunka music in there. We need to go out here. I'm probably gonna spend all of my steps today. Oh wait, it's right here. Look! Look! Look, chat! We were up there! It's how to get in here, up there! And we know from this before that there's one of these lever here that actually brings this whole thing up one step. I don't remember which one. It's not that one. Well, let's use it for now and see if it's the other one we can get to. I'm looking. Yeah, you look even more. What about the phone photos? No, it's for my screenshots of... It's for the YouTube thumbnails. Is it this one? It's not this one. How on earth am I gonna also get back up there? As well as get this upwards. Dun 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 dun. This is gonna be a tricky little maze. I think it's one of them. One of these ones. I guess it must be that one, right? See what this one does. Can you hear the drumming? Where does it come from? The drumming actually does remind me of It's not this one. The drumming reminds me of Riven and Mist. Here's this whole thing. There's nothing we need to rewatch here, right? Oh yeah, we need to build a tomb bed outside because remember it said up here on the other map? Wait, what does that say? Buried floor plan? What do you mean 10 buried? What does it say 10? Six, 4, 7. Ten! Oh my gosh. There's a buried floor plan in the basement? A buried floor plan? Oh my gosh. Don't look! Don't listen! Tessis, you heard nothing! Ah! Yeah! Don't... Spoilers! Spoilers! Tessis, don't listen! I need to... Oh, yeah. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. 1 second. I was just looking at this map and I was like, yeah, we've seen this. We already know this. We already know everything. Well, what do I see? There's a sneaky little buried floor plan on here. And where was it? Apparently in the basement. Dun dun dun! So it's right on that little corner there. So I'm gonna take a picture of this. And we're gonna have to remember to go there and try to dig it up. That is wild. I don't think... We haven't accidentally run into that, have we? I'm pretty sure we have not done that. Unless I did it like a really long time ago and I forgot. We have played this game since April. So there are some things that I've forgotten and that's why it's good to go back to these things. And look with fresh eyes again. Now that we have more knowledge, more notes, more everything. And more context to everything we read. Okay, this was not the correct one. So let's move this again. I do not know. I doesn't seem to be any... There doesn't seem to be any controls upstairs, so this is kind of tricky. Because we're gonna have to... That one we tried. It must be that one, maybe? Let's get in there. That's how we get to that one. Let's go to that one and see. No, wait. We've already been... Have we been there? Let's go. Good luck on the cog building. Thanks, Himmelgardis. Take care. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, thank you. Goodness gracious, how on earth are we gonna get up there and control it at the same time? Does this go? Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Now the question is, how on earth... Where do we want them to go? Where's the door we walked through? Oh no, I don't know where we walked through. What did we see when we looked down? I only took a Steam screenshot. Doesn't look like we can see anything from down here for some reason. Well, we gotta get out of here, so let's spin it so we can at least go outside. And let's see what it does. Nämen, oj, I need to go. I forgot where I was going. That's not where we're going. We're going... Oh. Never mind. We are going here. Wait. Reread this thing. They'll be closing the site. It's been somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation. Yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there's a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it's vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. Does that mean the tunnels upstairs? Reinforce it. Wait. Oh, this is... Oh, wait, really? Oh, wow, okay. School Indigo. I drew a bunch of drawings to map out the path of Catherine. And it made me realize that my options were so simple that I didn't need a plan. Yeah, maybe it's feeling more complicated than it is. There. That's the only way to get in to the other place. Nej men, oj. Walked that too many times. This is the only place to get in back in there. And now the question is... I could possibly spin it here to a couple of different positions. Well, we'll see. Let's go just and see what it's like now. Isn't the challenge supposed to be how quickly you can find room 46? See, that's what you think it is about, Ackerman. Because that's what the game is about until you get to room 46. When you get to room 46, you realize that that was just a tutorial. And that there is 1 billion other things to this game. Okay, if we flip it one more step, we get there. That looks like there's something there. But you know what we have learned? Oh, and there's something there too. 1 there, 1 there. I guess those are the only places we can go to, actually. Yeah, end of tutorial. Literally getting to room 46 is the tutorial, and after that is when the game really begins, and that's when it takes off and everything is like blowing the mind. Kevlar, thank you for the 25 bits. Okay, only 1 more flip. Should be enough. Unless it moved it the wrong direction. This is so cool, I can't get over it. Ah! Okay, one of the doors. It's a door that looks locked. What is this? Oris? Entry level. Dock level. Full drain. Whoa. Oh, another Forman's log! After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here as an engineer, and I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. That's the station we have been to with where our mom was hiding, right? On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists as the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Oh my gosh. Okay. No. Uh... No. No, oh. Eh? But now it's a problem. Oh no. There we go. Yay! The fastest one so far. Okay, I'm so happy we have started to learn how all of the colors work. The Moraye puzzles are so much fun when you know the rules to them, because the first times we picked them up, we have just been like randomly press and button, and I had no idea what was doing. And now we actually written down all of the rules to them, like what the different colors do. So this is really good. I would like a game. They could make a spin-off game of only Morayes. Like, this is actually really nice. Okay, 2 more allowance. Heck yeah! Okay, what does this mean? Dock level, entry level, full drain. Entry level to what? Are they talking about that we were already in there? Yeah, look, entry level. I think this is maybe if you didn't already get this. Oh yeah, because then it tells you maybe what number you should stop on. I'll take a picture of this anyway. I think this is a way to get to your mom. Because I solved this kind of brute force. We just saw like this tunnel and we said, ooh, wouldn't it be cool if we could go in there? And then we just went to the boiler room, I mean the pump room, and just like changed the levels on and off, up and down all the time, wondering if we would be able to get in there. So that was this is like the way to get it, I guess. Okay, so what's in the other one then? It almost looks like it's locked. The padlock? I wish I'd found it a lot earlier. Brute forcing the level was annoying. Yeah. It's nice that there is a way to get to everything. Like, it feels like you're never necessarily needed to brute force. Okay, that's where we came from. So we want that one to be connected to something. Yeah, it's nice that you don't have to, but definitely feels like this was harder to find than to just see the tunnel and be curious about it. I was kind of mad when I put it on 7 instead of 6 and had to go do it all over. Oh, before seeing this clue. Oh, yeah, no, I think we just did it up and down to see if we would get there or not. We've already been in there. However, I would like to go there again, which we can. The water level sits still at the same. Because I think we haven't, like... I would like to revisit it, just to see once again if there's something I didn't think about then. Although I would like us to have our sledgehammer, because I think there was a place that looked... No! What are you talking about? Oh my gosh! An envelope! And a blueprint! Oh my gosh, no, what does this mean? What? Oh. No. What on earth would this be? Pain. P-Wagon! Oh, this is no G. Dang it. Why is there a number here? The 8 is always the number. Oh wait, can I spit? I was looking at this to be like, wait a minute, but I don't think would they just put, yeah, no. It's probably random. It's probably not something we can randomly find. We need to figure it out somehow. Figure out a puzzle. Interesting approach. 4 letters. And it's something about it. Surely this must be our clue, right? That it's Orinda. All of it is like Orinda, Orinda, Orinda. Could it be a clue in Mom's hideout? Considering that one is talking about that. Let's go see. We can easily go there. We need to try more spaghetti. Yeah. P-Wag. A Discord tag generator. Oh no. It's annoying. Hi, it's Choo-Choo. This is so intriguing. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, I was like, where's the boat? So we've already done this a while back, but luckily everything is still saved. We still have all of the... This boat is in the same place and everything, so... We get to watch this cutscene again! Which, by the way, I need to watch the cutscene from when you reach room 46 again. I wonder if we should do it on stream. Because that, I don't remember anything from that cutscene, and I think that could be important. Also, you know what I've been thinking about? The Rumpus room. Because we keep getting, like, questionable info from that seer dude. The great... Al-Sira, Al-Qassam. And I feel like he might... Skål! Al-Sara! Skål! He might be something that... Like, he could potentially give us more info. Also... Don't they always talk about... Several times we have heard about white sand. Is this the white sand they talk about? I don't know if I wrote that down anywhere. I feel like we've read several times about the white shores. Something in here. And the music is so serene here. Okay, let's see. Was there anything we missed here? This is wild, by the way. Mom's hideout. Gulp. Let's see. Any deleted. Ah, this is 4 letters. An A here. And an O there from the attic. Maybe? Nothing here, nothing there. Crack in the wall, and that's the one with the castle. That's this one. Who needs power sledge when you got RPG? Yeah, and yet I still need to wait. I cannot bring that home. Oh wait! Has something happened now that this is powered? Look. Now that there's steam power here. Because this is connected, right? Mom! Are these the people she was plotting with? I forgot. This guy we've seen before. That... no. I don't know. Abdul, welcome in. Hello. I'm doing very good. Thank you. I hope you're doing good too. Thanks for coming in. TV? Are you powered now? Imagine if you could watch TV. Okay, nothing in here. 6 months living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning. 6 months of rehearsal. 6 months of headache, but no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. And maybe that's all that's left for us. The long walk and steps leading to gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals I concede, but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the Santa suit. And yet as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the Black Shores guide us. They left a lot of weapons behind. Considering. And this is their whole heist. I don't know. This is what I'm thinking if we can use the power hammer for. Because look, that it's so highlighted by this lamp, right? Let's leave a sentimental note for Simon in a room full of assault rifles. Yeah. Silly. Is this working now? You are here. Train metro. We are on station 8. Remember there was an 8 in the password? Royal Station. Dead end, yeah. Why would you build one to a dead end? I hope we can get on board this somehow. That would be great. But I don't think they would, like, would they explore, would they make the game that big that you can go to all of these places? I don't know. Suddenly it became some mega big game then. I don't think there's anything more we can do here right now. It could be this. This is the only, because this is a SUS lamp. The way the lamp is like highlighting here. So this makes me think we can do something in here. But I don't know what. Either with a power sledgehammer or we'll blow it up sometimes. You know how there is, like, in one of the rooms outside, there is a piece of dynamite? And we can never pick it up because it says, we get like a prompt that says it's too dangerous to pick up or whatever it says. So I don't know. Can we pick it up somehow if we're wearing gloves or something? We seek what's in shade of the truth. Oh wow, look at those. What do those mean? Arrows. They must mean something, won't they? Take a picture just so we don't forget. Good night, Magnets! Thanks for coming by! Hit it up on here, exactly. What's in the shade of truth? I don't really know what that means either. I don't think there's anything we really can do here that we didn't do. If we don't come back with a sledgehammer. Okay, not wiser in any way. Four letters. 4-letter word. I go up again and just take a picture because I feel like I should have that. Oblivion Knight, hello! How many hours has Keki played this game so far? I think we are today reaching 2 hours. 2 hours. 100 hours, I think, today. I am pretty sure. Oh, 101 hours. Apparently. Wait, we broke 100! Let's go! We did break it today. Good morning to Australia. Oblivion Night. We did an early start of the stream today and started it. We started it early. So that we can play extra much Blueprints today. I don't know, unless it spells Mary, maybe. Nah. Why is there an 8 there? That is weird. May. Okay. I thought, oh, maybe it's a date. It's always a date. May 8th, of course. It makes sense now. But I don't know if I would have figured out that... Oh, sorry. I don't know if it's like... I don't know if I would have gotten to that point. Because I wanted to write Mary. And then when I had the Ma and the 8th, I thought maybe it's a date like May 8th. I didn't even get to say properly finish my sentence. I said maybe May, because it's also a date. I wanted to say no. Yeah, it works. Like with all of the saves. That's why there's a letter there. 8 dates, crack 8 saves. That's it. It was a date. May 8th. Oh my gosh. What? Treasure trove? You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add treasure trove to your drafting pool? Treasure trove. 5 money for each time you have drafted the treasure. What do you mean? We just accumulate more every time we draft it? It's not the black borders. Oh my gosh. It's an Orinda room. There's only one black border we've found so far, or haven't. Maybe I haven't paid attention, but it's the tomb. The tomb is the only other Orinda room, and that makes sense because it's tied to their history too. Wow, that's so good. We just get immediately mega rich every time. Well, if we have drafted it many times, and look, it's not a dead end even. So this will easily build up. Wow! I did this at work the other week. They had replaced the cabinet with a locked box instead and forgot to give me the code. I cracked it first try. Oh, lol! Did they not reset like what it was, or was it like super easy? Was it lit? Wow, I can't believe this. Yeah, I would like to add it. What the heck? Okay. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire. Spire? But it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in. A dark trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. We had found an authentic black print! The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. Why? Did they not know that they were digging around here? Wait a minute, was this mining company mining here before the Mount Holly was built? Did we build this building? I always thought that they were just like under the house digging. This is 1916. When is the plot of land sold? We have a picture of that. Deed, the certified copy of property deed, 1912. A new Finn Clark station near Reddington Fen Aries. Okay, I don't know. They bought the property in 1912, so this is afterwards. Were they digging? They were digging and then to seal it up? Oh, they were digging to seal things up, maybe. They were flooding the... They were flooding the reservoir to cover up the train station. Interesting. This is suspicious. I wonder if the excavation department was hired by them? Did they want to build this underground? I don't know really what's going on. Another letter! Number 1! Yo! My camera is full. Oh, I know what to delete. I know what to delete. I had some videos. Maybe those will help us now with more space. Yeah! Okay. Picture. May 18th. I'm gonna take it like this so that I know where I took these pictures. Underpass. May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair. To begin, my name is Worth Laude. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. Wait, is that the excavation man? The former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children and 30 odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life, towering above us, in solemn silence, like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron. Not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family, he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, this venerable gentleman embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now, me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. Okay. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps, if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await your response from your lordship, Mr. Worth Laude. Bro, did he just say that they spilled the beans and I will tell others unless you pay me? Bro, I thought he was being nice. What the heck? Wow. Oh, there's something more. Wait, I gotta take a picture. Wow. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. And we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout. Particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. Is this the blackmail letter that the person who wrote this wanted? We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your door when your mailbox looking for a handout. Particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. So, the person who wrote that letter was... Somebody was like, oh no, we don't want Mr. Worth Aloud to be exposed in having blackmailed people. Can we get this letter back? Maybe? Or is this part of this blackmailing you for a blackmail letter? Not with a blackmail letter. So the person who... Wait. Has Gruncle put these together because they are connected? I presume. Who wrote this? When our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Do they? Hey, Love Carnage! Heidi! Hi, welcome in! Grunkle. Yeah, great uncle, right? I don't know who wrote this, but this is wow. All of these red letters are literally people who are like, bro, Grunkle, you got stuff I'm gonna tell, or whatever. Haven't they all been kind of like actually blackmail letters, kind of, more or less? Okay, one was from our dad, who wrote like, you're not being a good person to your daughter, or no, your niece, Mary, like our mom, something like that. Oh, look! We got our 6th letter! Heck yeah! What? Is that what they were excavating? Sorry, I'm trying to scroll in my book. Oh, I don't see it here. I wanted to compare it to the picture. What is that? I don't know what that is. But I presume I was gonna check if it was like the what was featured on when we find this, right? The shrine here. I was thinking like, because I thought they had a castle there, but there's just a railroad here. And like a little house on the side there. So I don't know. But they did talk about ill-fated Orindia, a dark trimmed floor plan. We found an authentic black print. As soon as we'll see the site up. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire. Wish I had binoculars. That is so cool, chat! I want to go there, but I don't think we can, maybe. It's so far away. Wow, trying to take a picture of this is not working. It's so dark. Wait, why is suddenly my monitor too bright to take pictures of? Is it because it's so dark? Is it because oh, okay, I gotta feature other things too. This is too bright. I must have accidentally turned up the white balance. Sorry about this. Everything is blown out. That's so cool! The game knows, yeah, they're trying to prevent me from taking a picture. But do you think I can never be able to go there? It's like a little mining place there and some boxes. It's probably ruins from this place then. Or like some Orinda ruins. That's why there is all of these. Wow! Okay, we found letter number 1, so that's really neat. Another letter. This makes me so happy. I'm so glad. The book we just read. Yeah. Oh yeah! Maybe we can compare it to the book we just read. I was completely forgetting about that. I only looked at my pictures from the shrine. Could it be? It's that! Isn't it? Right? They're missing the front tower there. That one is gone, but you can see that little square there and the 2 towers, and you can see the like entrance, the 2 layered entrance in the middle. Oh my gosh! Chills. It's fallen to the right. Oh yeah, it's laying there. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Castle Orindia. First king of Orindia, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township of which he was crowned. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Orindia could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry along every thoroughfare from Oris all the way to Western Banks. A new kingdom was born. But what do you mean? How do you... I'm sorry, but like, how did this castle end up underground? Was it always in the mountain? Did they build a mountain on top of this castle? Because it was such a controversial place, according to the Fenris people. Don't welcome in the blueprints again and again and again. Yeah, no, we played Eric's Home earlier this week, actually. And Oblivion last week. But today, blueprints. All day! Let's go! Okay, that was so good. Chat, this was so good. I can't believe it. We got another letter. We got to see this. I don't know if we got anything that moves us forward in terms of, like, we have anywhere else to go. I feel like we hit a dead end with, not a dead end, but like an end, you know? Because usually when you solve a puzzle, you unearth like 5 more. But right now, it's kind of, okay, this is a bit question still. This guy blackmails, and who wrote this last part? Don't know who that is. And this is the guy. Oh yeah, no, but we did find the blueprint. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love this. This is so good. I love this. Oh, this game is so good. Alright, we did it. We got here. I'm so happy. And that one we've already done, so we don't need that. And that one, yes. Oh, I guess for people who didn't already do this, for them, this gave you like something else, like a new path, a new reason, a new clue. But for us, I think we have exhausted all the things here. This is so cool. So cool. What happened to Mom? Where's the crown? Where can we get into the castle? Right! We don't know that still. We don't know that still. We don't know where Mom is. Don't know where the crown is. And don't know if we can get into the castle. And we don't know enough. I would like to open the... We have Arch Aries open, but I still don't know enough about them. We know that they have a yellow border. We know that they have northern storms, so it's probably a stormy place. So we know they're like things. But we don't know their emoji. The emoji being determined by their infrastructure, I think. No, what kind of society they have. If it's like a urban area or farming area or whatever, military states, those kind of things. Okay, this is good. Now we can just keep it like this instead. Yeah, we don't know what their emoji is, and we can't brute force it either because we also don't know what the means of transportation they have. So there are 2 things we don't know. What happens if we go in here now? Since this is gone, can I bring the elevator down? Nothing is coming down. We have broken each other. Did we win the game? Might have broken the game. Or they are supposed to be like this. Because we're not underneath it anymore. The foundation is out here, so it's removed from here. But this is not the foundation. This is just the basement underneath our house with nothing on top of it. I didn't press the button. Oh, I didn't? I thought I did. Neon paintings! Yeah. Pink minus pink. What could it be? I think this is silly. I think it's a bug. I don't think it's bug. Well, I don't know. Surely they must know that some people do this. Like... Yeah. But this is funny. We checked it out at least. Now we know what that looks like when you don't have a foundation in your house. Or when you have removed your foundation. I installed the skylight in the basement! Let's go! Oh, sorry, it's magenta. Sorry, my apologies. Okay, let's see if we can find that dug down blueprint also. Surely I didn't get it already, did I? Because we already looked at that map. It was here, right? Oh my gosh! Lost and found 2 rare items. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose 1 random inventory item. No! But you will find 2 rare items. That's kind of funny. I removed the foundation. Yes, Sean. I did. I removed my foundation and now there is no elevator leading anywhere in the basement. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add lost and found to your drafting pool? This is so cool. That's such a funny one. Yes. Wow. The reason the foundation is I removed it here, it's because I put it outside and now it's permanent outside. And that's kind of broke the game. Well, I don't think it... I think everything so far has been intentional. I'm sure the developers knew people would do exactly what we have done now. Because they seem to have thought of everything. So... yeah. My foundation is permanently outside, but luckily we got like a spray bottle that we use now in the foundation. So we have sprayed it and it should be gone tomorrow. But otherwise, if we hadn't used that spray, it would be permanently outside. Whew. And Babbage Klutch. Anyway, so we cannot go up. We have to go through here to go outside now. I mean, to go indoors. It's so silly. Okay, let's just continue the run now. Maybe we can draft one of the new... We have literally so many new rooms right now that we are waiting for. Lost and found. I gotta write them down. Where are the rooms that we haven't gotten yet? Don't I have a note with that? I thought I had a note with rooms that we still have not gotten. Night Armory, morning room. And then we want... What did we just get? Oh, it's 1:30 right now! I wonder what happens if we stand outside for it. Lost and found. Lost and found and... What's it called? Treasury room? Treasure room. Okay. I wish I could organize my notes better. Oh, treasure trove? Okay. Well, we still... I mean, they are in our pool now, so we couldn't technically roll them here. We still have a couple of chances. Yeah, let's go. Doggo! Pit, 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 pit. Pit, 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 pit. We can dig here. Maybe we get the pebbles. No, a pebbles. And this is also so... Today has been so much progress, chat. So much progress. Holy. Okay, we go through here. Go back up. We still haven't eaten dinner and we have 70 steps. We're pretty locked in. And we have the key card, exactly. So good. Should we go boiler room? My only wonder right now is that, like, that... Do we need to keep that on? What if it's connected to other things? None of the new rooms. I'm gonna redraw. I would like something to go further. Clock Tower! But we just surpassed 130. That's when I want to be in the clock tower. I wanna see. But look, it even said, look! It even says it says 130 in the clock tower on this menu. We need to be inside the clock tower at 130 and see what happens. That needs to happen. Did you remember to cut your recording? No, I was thinking about doing it when the day ends, but I don't know how long this day is. It's going pretty long now. JCLC, thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome. But thank you, Felipe, for the reminder. We'll try to see. We'll see how long we have left here, because we don't have too much space left in the house for these new floor plans. Oh! You're just rank 8! Let's go! And I want to pick a knight so the armory gets added. Okay. Let's see. Now we have the armory. Now we have 3 new floor plans that I'm just waiting to see. Surely they should come up at some point, right? Right? Oh boy. Redraw. Casino. We are quite loaded today. Should we? Or we get more money. Casino, office. Casino. No gamble. Too late. Too late. Gamble. Still some money somewhere. Oh, there, on the floor. Okay. Something painting. Oh! Weapons and armor for sale? What do you mean? Why would I need weapons and armor? We're going to war? Also, look at the border. It's half black. It's Orindia. A new bikini armor for Simon. Wait a minute. What is a bikini armor? I'm not sure what this is about. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it has one of the horses. Wow, that was so long ago since we like started looking for this. Wow. I'm gonna put that down just for fun. Horse armory. That's cool. That's cool. Wow, this is so exciting. Okay. And then there are these flames and a weapon, a knight's shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip knight's shield to ignore the negative effect of any one red room. What? For 8 money? Bro, that's nothing. Yeah, I'm buying it. Wow, that looks like a button. It's not a button. Dang, okay. And what about this weapon here? Oh my gosh, it's Obina's axe. The axe. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Whoa! You may use the axe in the room directory. Wait. You may use the axe in the room directory. I have to open the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. So it's free? Oh, we need to take one that costs a lot, like the attic. Because we have made the attic common. But it costs 3 gems. But it's such a good one because we get so many stuff from it. That's obviously what we need to do, right? The attic. Yo! We should purchase this for 32. Sure, we're loaded. Wait, so do I just use this now? Wait. What about the shield? Once per day while drafting, you can equip Knight's Shield to ignore the negative effect of anyone's room. But this is not something that we have. This will disappear from our inventory after the day, right? Once per day. It sounds like maybe I need to like purchase it every day for that to happen. So because this is an inventory item. The axe, however, you may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. So every single time we draft the armory, we can just buy these 2 items again? Can I just indefinitely keep on removing gem costs? Or is there only one axe? That we don't know. Maybe I can just keep on buying it and keep on removing things. But that's so OP! Wow! Slow-mo, welcome in! How stream? What the heck? Eventually I can just remove all room costs. Well, we should obviously... Oh, I didn't know this was an item. I was just clicking randomly. Morning Star. Can knock the locks of chests and trunks. Tomorrow morning gain 1 star. Wow! You wish to purchase this item for 8 monies. Knock the locks of chest and trunk. So this is like the sledgehammer. Because that's the only use that we knew before that the sledgehammer could do. But maybe it cannot open... Okay. Wait, the sledgehammer without modifications can only do that as well. So it's the sledgehammer. With a star, yeah! Tomorrow morning gain 1 star. Yeah, sure. 8 money. I hope this respawn. I hope they restock these in the store. But all stores work like that. They restock next day. So hopefully they do that here too. Hopefully. Hopefully. Hopefully they restock so I'm able to do this to buy them tomorrow as well. Or any other day that we... If they are so cheap. And my axe. I'm not sure. Well, I'm just gonna buy this because we get a star tomorrow. But I don't know if we get to buy it again next time. But we will never know if we didn't try, right? So that feels probably good to... Trial and error, chat. Trial and error. Okay, this is so cool. Is there anything else we can buy? Anything else we can do? Ashes? Cannonballs? Can we buy them? No. Okay, so it's got 3 weapons. Maybe they changed the weapons each day. Maybe there's like a different set of items. You did day 9 today, Windflower. I hope you're having fun. Don't get too spoiled though, because we are on day 43. I thought the armory would be a bit more modern. Well, since it is black border, I presume this is Orinda. Oh, here! A stone chamber fitted with ancient weapons and armor from the 2nd era. This room appears to predate almost every other room in the house directory and may in fact be an authentic floor plan from one of the lost strongholds of Orinda Aris. Wow! Shop! Black print. Yo. This is so cool. Okay, we definitely want to use the axe as soon as we can, or before we end the run, rather. But let's see what else we can do here. Should we gamba? We have 20. Oh, we spent so much money in the armory. We could still gamba with the 20, but then we are completely broke in case we run into something else we want to buy. So let's wait with that. And let's see if we can get some more info, some more stuff here. Tears of Madness, what's up? Security, sure. Doesn't really matter too much. You know which room I want to check out? I want to check out the dang... here. A cold empty room devoid of ornamentation and personal effects. The suspiciously humble bedroom belonged to the Baron's personal valet. What's a valet? Hartley Rota, who had unchallenged access to even the most clandestine areas of the estate. Servant, personal servant, okay. He worked there for a long time. Maybe even the longest. Suspiciously humble. Does that mean that there is something more somewhere? Because remember, we saw in the dark room, there's a note that says all the green notes in Hartley's room are false. So, yeah. Like a butler, gotcha. Oh my gosh, lost and found! Wait, no, whenever you enter this room, you will lose one random inventory item. Okay, I really want to see this. It's a red room also. Knight's Shield. Oh, if I click that, will I not lose it? I don't know how it works. But I don't want to use the Knight's Shield. I want to lose something. Because I want to see what happens. What if they lose the axe? Yeah, that's why we need to use the axe before I go in there. Or should I use the Knight's Shield? Do I click on it? Oh, that's what happens! Oh, I just click on it and then it appears on top of it. Okay, cool. I can't move it. Oh, no. Okay, apparently I chose it. Okay, lost and found. I'm not gonna go in there yet. Because what if the shield breaks? I don't want the shield to break. So, I'm going to use the axe before we go in. What did we say? I think our best choice would be to put the axe on the attic. Because we have changed the rarity of the attic to be common. So we draft it pretty often. And it's filled with 8 items. As you can see, 8 items. Meaning it is a really good thing to pick up. Because it just loads us with stuff. And on top of that, it also costs 3 gems. So it's one of the priciest ones. I think that's what I would like to do. How do I exit? Attic. Axe. Would you like to permanently axe this floor plan's gem costs? Yes. Vault is also pricey. Yeah, but the vault is not worse as... Like, it's not... We have not made the vault common. And the vault we will only benefit of, like... the 2 times that we need to build the vault right now. We have 2 unused vault keys so far that we have found. And we know that in one of them there is a sanctum key. But when we have sorted that out, when that's done, the vault has really no use for us other than giving us a lot of money, but we don't care so much about like that. Money becomes less and less important the more we raise our allowance, which we do on a regular basis. So yeah, the attic is something that we get pretty common. We have made it rarity commonplace, so we get it pretty often now, and it's something that we can draft early on in a run, and it will set ourselves up for a really good thing. So I like that. Attic. High above the mansion, in its lofty perch, Mount Holly's attic provides curious explorers with a cache of dusty keepsakes, trinkets, and clues from a long forgotten past. Yeah, we did find some clues, didn't we? The little note and also the painting? Or is there more? Clues. What if I'm allergic to dust? Yeah, that is true. I am pretty sensitive to dust myself, actually. But I mean, who isn't? Okay, when we enter Lost and Found, we're supposed to lose one random item. We won't now, because we shielded ourselves, I presume. I presume I already used this one. But we're gonna receive 2 rare items, which is very exciting. So let's see what's in here. Ooh! Oh! An upgrade disc! Yo! Fantastic. And also what on earth is this? An antique silver stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. For the next 1 minute, when does the timer start? Ah! It starts right now! Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Never, I cannot solve. Chat, I cannot. Okay, let's go. I'm going out. Wait, you say that I'm not losing my keys. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a stroke. Oh, ah! I'm running. Okay, wait, I can't do this right now. I need to go back to security. Ah! I have 1 more minute, 40 seconds. Okay, let's go. Let's get in here. Let's buy something important. Aquarium, great. Doesn't cost a single gem. Ah! Okay, I don't want to enter the treasure room right now because I want to take my time with it. Use a key? We don't use a key. Ah! Chat. Oh, no. Egg, poop, poopies. Ah! I'm so upsetty. I'm redrawing. Let's see. Get something good. Dang it. God dang it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Laundry room. Okay, now we can read laundry. Okay. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Because this one we will already access both the dark room, but also the rotunda will access that one. So we don't need to go through. Laundry room, I don't know. I just took it in case I want more stuff. I didn't want to put the freezer now. I could have done that. But it just felt good to... I don't know. We could have set ourselves up with some good numbers for tomorrow, but I don't know. I want to build the freezer. I have on my to-do list to build the freezer, but we need to build the freezer and the furnace at the same time. That's like an experiment. We haven't done that yet. That I need to do. All my 5 steps. Yeah, the stopwatch is something you would like to get in the start, and then you just like speed run through the entire map. Like, look how little space we had left. Even if I did 1 more room, then that would have been just 1 more. No, Schnapsly, we did 1 run in the start of the game. That was our shortest run we have ever done. Otherwise, this has been the same run the whole time. Okay, I wanted to take my time in this room. That's why I didn't go in yet. Treasure trove. Whoa! Where are we? 5 money for each time you have drafted. Oh yeah! The trunk is locked. Wait, how do I bash it with my Morning Star? Can knock the locks. Oh, this doesn't have a lock. The green memos you find in this room will always be true. How many green memos are there in this room? Eh? Look at that. Would you take a look at that guy? Green memos. I cannot find anymore. Unless that one spawns a new... Maybe every time we drop this room, because we're gonna do that a lot, there will be a new green memo in this box. Okay, I'm gonna look at other things. I just kept looking for green. Okay, what are we looking at here? Meat, potato sack. Trophy. Cannonball. Is that broken? Can we break that? Why are these so broken? Anything behind here? A globe! Another one! But this one does not have a clock under it. Okay, there doesn't look to be a lot of stuff in here. Oh, another chest. Well, they were in the rare rooms. Meat and potatoes. Treasuring. So this room doesn't give us a lot right now. And this must be true because green memos you will find in this room will always be true. If this was false, the green memos you find in this room will always be true. False. They will be false. Wait, it could be both. They could be true or false. Anyway, the best part about this room is that we have built it once, we've gotten 5 money, and next time we build it, it's gonna be 5. I hope it's a common room. Unusual, dang it. Okay, well, we'll continue to build it more times. I also didn't get to fully explore this, because we found those 2 items here, and then there is... Oh my gosh. Wow! I gotta look in my book. I gotta look in my sigil book. Where's my sigil book? Here. Okay. This is heat. Extreme heat. Okay, a hot country with spiritual society. And the color is pink. Vera is the only one we don't have a color. We have a color for Nuance. The only thing we have for Nuance is green. Only thing we have for Costa Rica is that it's orange and mountains, and they have a university. Iraja is purple. Vera must be pink, because Moraye is white. Arch Aries is yellow, red. Vera is pink. It's the last. It's our last country. We can we solve that one? We would have to brute force the amount of the race part. . Because the races say... The race are... The transportation. Well, if it's a hut, maybe we know. Maybe they use camels. A rid of desert trails. 2 rays to indicate a flat terrain. No, we already see that there is... Oh my gosh. Chat, look, these are the okay, I can look. Out of these 3, it can only be that one, right? Oh, wait. Unless it's placed in a different... Maybe it's placed like... Okay, never mind. It could be that. Okay, never mind. It could be many. But it could not be camels. Basically, the races, how many times they have, in this case, squiggly lines, right? And they have 2 squiggly lines next to each other. So, with one, like, emote in between. So it can be that. They could be traveling through aviation. They could be on turtleback. They could be naval or horseback. Okay, so there are 4. So this one we would have the brute force because there are 4 different ones. And we know nothing about Vera. They can travel by belly button? No, by... Did I say that? Turtleback travel. 5 short rays that do not fully extend to the border. Oh, wait a minute. From the core to the border. That one fully extends, right? But one of the lines doesn't. One of them is shorter. Oh. I don't know, chat. Do not fully extend from the core to the border. Maybe one extend, but not all. They could be using turtles. Or do they use aviation and that's why there's an airplane here? Sneaky. Wait! Is this the airplane that our Grunkle stole from our grandpa? That we read about in the room? The one that he tossed away? Or like he hid it from his brother? Wait, yeah, the one in the bushes! Is that it? That's so cute. That's funny. Grunkle. Yeah, grand uncle. Grunkle. Okay, lost and found. Oh, there is also a pawn here. Okay, let's look at this one. Pink. We don't know anything about pink, chat. Nay, pink rotates the adjacent ones. Oh. Dang it. Oh, this is so tricky. There we go. No. It's gonna rotate that and that. This rotates all of them. Wait, we can get them all around. Dang it, I had a good positioning before, I think. There? No! Wait! Wait! Now. There we go. Let's go! Allows to be ranged by 2. Okay. Black, red, white, green, orange, yellow, pink, violet. Those are the different colors, and pink is the only one we haven't used. Vera is pink. If I'm correct, that Morai J is white, by the way. Because I think I took that from a stamp. So I don't know, but I think it's Vera that is pink. We'll wait with that. I'm gonna not write it down yet. We will have to open up Vera next time we get a... Next time we get a option. A key! A sanctum key! Let's go! Okay, we also... Let's not forget this upgrade disc. What are we opening now? What are we upgrading? Closet! I'm happy with that. It's quite a useless room as of now. Especially now that we have the attic that costs nothing. It feels so close but so far away from the answer. Oh, whenever you click the pink ones, Betty, it is a tricky one. Okay, closet hallway. Plus 1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. Plus 2 extra if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. And plus 4 extra if drafted adjoined to a red room. Oh, you get 0 items if I don't draft it to a red room. Well, I draw red rooms all the time. We get the red rooms aren't even bad anymore. Okay, except the weight room, I hate it. But other than that... Okay, also, I know that people hate on the archives. I still don't hate them that much. And red rooms also has so many exits that you can waste one for a red room. For a closet. Like, if I pick bedroom, the only bedroom you can draft it adjoined to, is the bedroom. The one that we get 2 steps from. Right? Oh wait, maybe also the boudoir. Other than that, there is no bedrooms that aren't dead ends. So, and I like the bedrooms being so pass-throughable, especially if it's the bedroom, the one that gives you 2 steps. It's basically free to walk through it. And I like that a lot. So it feels weird to waste that on building a closet. Hallway, fine, but we only get 1 extra item. And usually I draft hallways because I'm like, oh, we need to expand. We need to diverse the way here. And we only get 1 extra, and why would I waste it on a closet? No, I'm building the red room. 4 extra items. Yeah, we're doing it. Briley, welcome in! Have you found anything new today? Oh my gosh, so much. It's been a groundbreaking day today. I'm making a red closet. Oh, and now the whole blueprint for the closet is red. Well, that's interesting. Look, we built the armory for the first time ever. Also, we found the lost and found and the treasure trove. We went downstairs through the red door, found the ancient ruins of Orindia. And we have found the foundation outside, and it's stuck there forever. Well, actually, it's not gonna be there tomorrow because we used a spray on it, but yeah. And we found the letter, a new letter for the first time ever. And we opened up, there's a safe in the drawing room. I found the safe in the drawing room, but I have not opened it. I'm not solved found the solution yet. Although, now that I'm reminded of it, it needs to be a date. So the different number... Well, that doesn't matter. It could have still been any numbers. No, it couldn't. We're limited to 12 months. Oh, suddenly there's not that many... Well, there's still 365, I guess, possible solutions, but that take it down tremendously from however many thousand solutions there are otherwise the options for a code, for a digit code. Okay. Let's go to the rotunda and get our last room for today. Should we play the casino? Fine. No, wait, what if I can buy the amulet? I just walked out the wrong door. If we get the showroom. Oh yeah, 366 is if it's a leap year. Can't believe how much effort has gone into the game. Yeah, it's truly a fantastic... Oh! Let's go. Oh, he has a chest. Oh, and we can use the... Oh, look at that key. We can use the Morning Star. For some extra money. Oh my gosh, so many keys. Okay, so... There's still something. What is here? Oh, there was still a key there. I didn't see. Oopsies. Yeah, sorry, there was one more key. Okay, so one thing that we found in the dark room a long time ago, when I was inspecting the photos in the dark room, we saw that there was a picture in which one dude was holding a note, and the note said green memos in Hartley's room are always false. Now, I will also say that because that picture was taken, was viewed in the dark room, this is what the picture looked like. So who knows if he's holding, if that dude is holding a red memo, so that what he is saying is false. But why would it be hidden behind, like, having to use the dark room and use a magnifying glass in the dark room? I don't know why it would be so hidden. So green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. So I've been wanting to draft this room because this is Hartley's room. At least his bedroom. I don't know, maybe he has a different room as well. But green memos in here are false. Isn't that our grandpa? Hartley? No. Hartley is now the servant of our grandco. Okay. There is a green memo here. What does it say? And this is false. We always thought it was true because we found it and it was green. So we thought it was true. Is this false? There are 12 mayor keys. False. Mayor keys. We haven't even been trying to look or count the keys. Mayor keys. Which ones are they? Secret Garden? Silver key? Prism key? That's all I got. Or could it also be like a monkey? Could it also be the garage key? Maybe the vault? 3 different vault keys? I don't think we have been paying attention to this much. There are 12 mayor keys. Prism key, that's the one that you get. You get like the same color as the room you're drafting from. There. are 12 major keys. I'm just writing down that it's false. Okay. Why was he ironing it? This is a fire hazard. You shouldn't even keep your iron down like this. That's a fire hazard. Shaking my head. Is this room having good soil? No, poor soil. Okay, it was just random that we got a chest in here for the first time. Chat, we have ran out of places to go. Is there anything I have forgotten that we realized this run? We could go to the casino and spend our last money. But doesn't matter if we win or not. Have I forgotten anything? This is a real question. Anything that we were like saying we were gonna come back to? There was one thing you were meaning to do. Okay. Yeah, you can tell me since I don't remember. If I have already decided it. Oh yeah, the magnifying glass! In the nook, you're right. Okay, awesome. This one we have to spin around. Thank you, chat. Oh, rude. Rude. That's like 3 hours ago. Yeah, did you write it down? Okay, we have ordered our book also, so tomorrow when we build the library, we can read our mom's book. Let's eat some country stew pie. Yummy. And we have boiler rooms, we get extra steps. Wow. You solved the box in Lost and Found? I did, yeah, we did it super fast. I feel proud we have gotten to the point where it really is starting to go so fast now. This one we have yet to solve, but I mean, we've done so much progress with so many other things this day. And this will be here, this room we get often. We can think about this at another point. Maybe if we feel more inclined to it. Right now, I'm kind of... Now, at least now we know where one of the letters are. Right here. The nook. And I wanted to see what this book said. Billiard puzzle notes. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Order of operations. Oh, it's just telling us what we already knew. Sinclair has many more secrets that he will take to his grave. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open ... Okay. This is just basic info we already knew. Or not basic. This is groundbreaking info for people who... If we hadn't already figured this out. But that's really cool. They have a little note about that there. Is this the gardener's notebook? Is that the gardener? EP chat! We did it! I was itching to see what it said. That's why I remembered it. Oh, yeah. Nothing new, unfortunately. But still nice. Okay. Morning star. Tomorrow gain 1 star. Was there anything else we needed to do? I don't think so. Oh my gosh. What an absolutely incredible day it has been. Nuance. Look at that cucumber. That's why their color is green. Probably, maybe? 10. Only in the event of inheritance. He didn't secretly do something here, right? No. Okay. Alright! Best day ever. Yeah, this was one of the bestest day we have done. Wow. Such a good run. Tomorrow we'll finally be able to do an outer room. I say tomorrow, but I mean like right now. Actually, for the people who are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching this part of the blueprints. Maybe it was part 21, perhaps. For those who are in the live stream, they get to see the continuation already now. But those of you who are on YouTube, I'm splitting this up because this is a longer stream and I don't want to have like a 7-hour VOD on YouTube, so I'm splitting this together. Thank you for watching this part. This was I think the best, one of the best runs we have ever done. The long time ago since we saw new rooms on this list here. We haven't seen new rooms in a while. And not only did we get the new rooms, we got the boiler room and managed to go downstairs in that red thing. But we still have a lot to do. There's still the outdoor room now that we are hunting for, the crack in the wall. We still haven't seen the morning room, even though that's one of the early probably things that you can get. We still gotta check out what the freezer and the furnace in the same run can do. I want to be in the clock tower for 1:30. Paper crown. There's the vault keys we haven't gotten. We need to read a new clue from our mom. And we're gonna try to shelter the crown also. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do with the crown. Still lots of things to do. Coming up in the next part on YouTube. When it's uploaded, it's gonna be in the middle there. Thank you for watching this part. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! You say bye to the YouTube recording. Bye!